What's up everyone, this is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're going to be looking at the Smart Hulk, or the Professor Hulk from the Hulk Classics line. One of my favorite figures from that line actually. It's just a really nice figure, really nice build for Hulk, and he's got decent articulation, so I'm okay with it, I like it. He stands almost 8 inches, about 7 3/4 inches tall, pretty good batch of articulation. The head is on a swivel, well it's technically a ball joint, but it's effectively just a swivel. So you can get a little bit of up and down out of it, but it's mostly just a swivel. The neck does have a swivel as well. Standard ball disc or a ball hinge shoulders on top of an extra joint that pops out, which is kind of useless. I don't really know why they added those into so many figures back in the day, but they did. You can just snap it in and ignore it though. Bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, but look how big that joint is. That is because his arms are so big, and it keeps it from looking too awkward. You don't want to have a little tiny joint like some of the bigger figures do. It doesn't work. He has a wrist swivel, a palm hinge, a finger hinge, and a thumb hinge. I'll show you on this side because this one's broken. I fixed it, but it's super common for these figures to have broken thumbs. I barely even touched mine and it broke. So you have to be really careful with those. I don't know why they're so fragile, but they are, so be really careful. Okay, and then he also has this diaphragm joint, which is pretty useless. You get a little bit of a forward and back out of it, a little bit of side to side, but not too much. It does swivel, but it's also right on top of a standard swivel, so it's kind of a redundant joint. I'm not sure why they did that. A nice ab crunch would have been good, I think, but it's okay. It'll give him enough of an ab crunch if you really need it to. T-jointed hips, they're a little loose on this guy. It's pretty common, but they're good enough on mine. Full range of motion there. Thigh swivel, double jointed knee. There's a shin swivel, which is ugly and unnecessary, but it's there. Then there's an ankle pivot and an ankle rocker and a toe joint. So all in all, pretty good articulation. The sculpt on the chest is good. The tank top is all textured. It's not just a paint application like we see a lot nowadays. The belt is all sculpted. The pants are textured and shaded with paint. Pretty much a good looking Hulk all the way around. Now I don't think, I could be wrong, I don't know if the green was supposed to be shaded. I think it might just be fading in some areas. I'm not sure, it's an older figure. It does look like it was probably supposed to be shaded, so that might be normal, I'm not sure. And the head sculpt is pretty good, pretty decent paint up. There's some green in the hair. The eyes are painted fairly well, so nothing wrong there. He comes with his little glasses that do fit on him fairly well. And they actually are translucent plastic, so you can see his eyes through there. Of course, you have to put them on right first. So that's pretty cool. And then he comes with a big gun, which has a folding handle and a folding guard. I'm not sure why. I don't know, maybe that's like an iconic weapon for him, I have no clue. But that folds apart and down, I don't know what's up with that. This peg is for him to hold it. His hand doesn't fit in there obviously because those are so close together, so you have to leave that like that and have him hold it. So it's not the best. This right here, where'd it go? This right here is a button and makes it do sound, and I think it might light up, but I took the batteries out so they don't corrode and ruin the figure, so I can't show you, but it does do that. And it has this giant belt of ammunition. It's really stiff though, so that kind of sucks, but it's made so that when you pull it through, it makes noise. I guess it's meant for that. I don't know. It might just be like that to hold it in place. It's kind of a gimmicky thing and it looks pretty awkward, but the figure itself is good, so I do recommend it. There it is, guys. That was a viewer requested review. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.